Since being in Europe, I've been using T-Mobile to get my internet. This is T-Mobile app. Really interesting the way they do things compared with the way things are done in Australia. For example, I originally had 3 gigabyte and I've used it very much. I've got 587 megabyte left. All right. So this is how it works. Apparently, what you do is you put a certain amount of money on it, then you can use the money to do various things. For example, if I go into there, I think it's going to show me this way. It says, and I did this in the Czech Republic, so I bought it in Czech crown, all right? And I think I bought 300 crown worth of data, all right? Worth of, not data, 300 crown worth of services. And it says my data, I've got that much left. Voice, I've got so much left, and SMS has got so much left. But then if I go to my data, I think it goes in here, I'm not sure. No, currently used, top up. And this is it. How do you actually add to it? I don't know. I did it before and it worked, and it's not working now. I don't know. I go to my balance, I think. Okay, tells me what my balance and what it is and when it expires. It expires on the 30th of 7th. I thought, well, I'm already past that, but it's 2024, so you must get sort of 12 months to use up your credit, all right? But then service details, it probably tells me all the details. Okay, no, it doesn't tell me that. Very unintuitive at how the thing works. So there's some way of me adding on. So add-ons, add-on list. Oh, there's all the add-ons. Okay. So apparently I've got a Twist 50 minute, right? So I get that for free. All right. I get 150 megabyte per day, I think, and I get 3 gigabyte with renewal. All right. But that's all confusing as well because on my data options, I've got recurring. I do that. One time I can do that. For example, I think the recurring one, if I go into that, I can get recurring of 500 megabyte with renewal, 800 megabyte to get. So there's all different things you can add on recurring. One time, I can do a one-time thing. I can do a one-time 150 megabyte per day, but I don't know if it's one time. How does it work per day? I don't know. You can get twisted data of 300 megabyte increase, whatever that means. Unlimited internet for the weekend, right? Unlimited mobile internet per day, right? Or 1 gigabyte package. So then they're the appropriate costs, as you can see. It's quite confusing, and I don't know which one I'm going to try. And once again, the whole reason it's confusing is it's obviously designed to be confusing so that you don't understand, so people can't compare it with a plan with probably the other providers because they got it all done different ways as well. Nothing unusual, I suppose. It's all everybody's out to make things, make things more confusing so you don't compare providers with providers. So that's what it all is. I don't know what I'm going to do at topping up. I actually done it on 3 phones, so my Marg's phone's got 8 gigabytes, so I can Wi-Fi hotspot. She can Wi-Fi hotspot to me, and I can do that, or I can switch the SIM card from her phone onto my phone if I run out of data. And also, my daughter's got some data as well, and I don't think she's used hardly any of it. So that's how the T-Mobile thing roughly works, but it's confusing, as I said. If you coming to Europe and that, I suggest you spend many, many hours investigating each of the plans, but it's probably easier just to buy a whole lot of data and just slowly use it up. By the way, though, most places have free Wi-Fi. In the hotel here, if you look up the top there, we've got free Wi-Fi, and also even we've called buses from city to city, and they have free Wi-Fi on the buses. However, that tends to go in and out. Obviously, they're using mobile thing. We're going to go on a train today. They usually have free Wi-Fi on the train, so you tend not to use a lot of data. So you can probably keep it to a minimum and buy little bits at a time. But once again, when you run out, people just add to it, and people don't care about the money. I suppose that's what the problem is. So very difficult to work out which way to use it. Anyway, if you've got any questions, email me. But if you want to know how to save money on internet When you're in Europe, it's too complicated to work out, as far as I'm concerned. Email me if you've got any questions. Bye.